Year. All right, so it's that time of year where we make resolutions. And most of us, we drop them all by the end of January. So I figure what better way to keep myself on schedule than to post my resolutions, my goals, my inspiration, my dreams, my wishes, my hopes and my failures on my channel. Maybe by posting these, I will be able to stay on track and be held accountable for the things that I say that I want to do. We will see. I plan on doing a monthly check-in. Hopefully we can get these things done and checked off that list. I think they're all pretty doable. We will find out though. So let's get started. So I guess first things first, I want to be more consistent with my YouTube upload. I would love to do at least one video a week, maybe 2, maybe 3, I don't know, but at least one. They might not be super in-depth, they might just be fun little things, but I want to do at least one a week. And by the end of this year, have 100 subscribers. Don't ask me why, it means nothing, it's just another goal that I can put into this thing. I want to reach a bunch of people that are as passionate about these causes as I am. So the more videos I can get out, the more likely that these causes will be heard or seen and acknowledged, and hopefully they will get more support. And since that is one of the big things about my channel, is bringing awareness to these things, that is a big thing that I want for my channel. I want to be able to donate some of my time and money, if I ever get any, to these causes instead of just bringing them to light on this channel. I want to be a better wife and a better mother. I don't play much with my kids. I am stuck in bed. Depression has hit me extremely hard this year. I've dealt with it since I was 16 and I know how to deal with it, but this year for some reason has been especially difficult, and that is not fair to my kids or to my husband. They deserve better than what I can give them right now, and I want to work on that. I've tried therapy and I feel worse after therapy, so it's gonna take some time to find the right person for me. Not every therapist is gonna work for every person. So until then, I just need to try what I can at home, whether it be meditation or yoga or just some way to relax. I want to be able to keep the house clean, and I want to make nutritious meals for my family. I know how to do all these things. I have 3 certificates in nutrition, and I need to put those to use because lately I haven't, and I've gained weight because of it. And that leads me to number 3. I want to be healthy. I'm not quite as concerned with the number on the scale. It hurts sometimes. I am 15 pounds overweight. For scale, I am 5'9.5" and 188 pounds. For my height, I should be at the most 175. So I just had a baby 10 months ago, and 10 months is still a long time. I could have been doing something about it. I could have been eating better. I could have been exercising. And again, that leads back into the depression. I haven't mentally been strong enough to do those things, but I want to. And this year, I hope is that year. My goals aren't necessarily to lose weight, but to get physically healthy. I don't feel great most of the time. I have pretty terrible, crippling body image issues, and it's something that's on my mind 24/7. There's not a minute in a day that goes by where I'm not thinking how much I absolutely hate myself from head to toe, mind, body, everything. And I want that to change this year. So mentally, I want to be healthier, and physically, I want to be healthier. I want to be able to go out and run around and play with my kids. I want to go on hikes. I want to ride my bike to the farmer's market like I did when we first moved here, and that is probably my number one priority this year, is to get better in all of those ways so that I can go and be the better mom and the better wife. And really, all of my goals for this year pretty much tie into that. If I'm mentally more healthy, I can come up with better ideas for my YouTube channel. I can play more with my kids. I can give my husband the attention he deserves. And it all just comes together in that. My main goal is to be at optimum health in 2 years. So it may not just be a goal for this year, but also for next. By the time I hit 35, I want to be the healthiest I have ever been. And that is extremely important to me. I want to try to work out 1 time a week. I'm not being crazy. I'm not setting unrealistic goals that I know I'm not going to follow through with. There's no way I'm going to find time to work out 7 days a week or 5 or 3. I will be glad if I can do 10 minutes of some workout from YouTube or just going out for a run or something 1 time a week. That is going to make a huge difference in my life. I also want to start meal planning more and making things that I know we enjoy, but eating in a better way. And that goes back into the nutrition. I don't just want to, I need to take time for myself. Right now, I feel guilty anytime I ask my husband to watch our kids because he works so hard and he has worked so hard our entire relationship trying to take care of us that when he gets a chance to relax, I want him to relax. But that also means that I don't have a moment where I can just sit and read a book or record a video. I need to stop feeling guilty for taking an hour to myself on occasion. And that's really hard for me. I also need to love myself. This is probably going to be the hardest. I can get to the point where I'm healthy as far as doctors are concerned. But in my mind, I have never liked myself. So I want to change that this year. I want to stop hiding who I am and be more true to me instead of tiptoeing around everybody being terrified of hurting everyone's feelings. And I'm very conflicted as far as that goes because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But I also have been keeping me locked inside for so long that it's probably a big cause of my depression. I just can't do it anymore. I'm going to be honest and open and try to put everything out there so that I can be me and not be ashamed of who I am. I had dreams, and right now I feel like I have missed my chance, and this is the closest that I will ever get to those dreams. And this channel might not even go anywhere, but for now, I can sit in front of the camera and I can be me and I can share that with you, and hopefully you will accept me for who I am. I want to make 1 costume, start to finish, for Comic-Con in Denver this year. So yeah, I want to make something. I'm not sure what. I'm super excited because Will Wheaton is going to be at Denver Comic-Con this year, or Denver Pop Culture Con this year. And so I'm trying to think of something around shows that he's been in, but I don't know what it's going to be yet. And I would love to take you guys along on that journey, trying to figure out what it is. And my husband and I putting it together. The Pop Culture Con is during 4th of July this year. So we've got a while to decide, but the closer we get, the harder it is. So if we could just do pieces here and there, it'll be a lot easier. Next, I would like to organize. Right now, we've done a lot of rearranging. I have my own little recording studio in the back of our living room. We have a curtain set up in front of me, and then my backdrop behind me, and then bookshelves. I would like to get that organized because right now it's kind of a mess, but it's my space and I love it. I want to minimize being in a house that's not cluttered. Helps with anxiety anyway, so that would be a lot of help for me. I also want to unplug more. I don't sit on my phone all day, really. I use it for pictures of our kids and things that we do, but we haven't really been out much since it's, winter and cold and snowy. But I want to set a time limit from 5 p.m. to 7 a.m. not being on my phone at all, not listening to it unless I'm taking pictures or listening to a meditation thing. I I have no need for it. I want to spend that time with my family, and it may not be completely unplugged because chances are we're going to be watching movies or playing video games, because that's mine and my husband's. That's our way to relax, is by playing video games together. And I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't trade it. So may not be completely unplugged, but more so than just sitting on your phone, refreshing apps and checking things. But yeah, I just want to unplug. All right, I think I have 3 left. I want to read 3 books this year. That's right, crazy. Who could imagine sitting down and reading 3 books? I know, it's not a lot, and it sounds really pitiful and just sad, but last year, I didn't get to read anything. I didn't even get to read a magazine, at least not in one sitting. It may have taken me the full year to read one, because Lilo will snatch it out of my hand and try to eat it because my child is a goat. You should hear her. I mean, she sounds like a goat. But yeah, she eats cardboard, paper, anything she can get her hands onto. Onion skins? Yeah, that's one of her favorite snacks. I have to snatch those out of her mouth. Anyway, I want to read 3 books. I don't know what they'll be. I have a whole bookshelf sitting next to me, so it's probably one of those. One of our best friends suggested The Warded Man, and I've read part of it. I think I got 2 chapters in 2 years ago. So I want to start reading that one again and finish that, and then a couple more. It's not a huge goal, but it's something that's important to me because I love reading. Especially when my son was young, my husband used to read Mist out loud and would just read us all to sleep, and we'd have a lavender candle burning. And now every time I smell lavender, I think of him reading that book to us, and my son being just tiny and soaking it all in. And that brings a lot of joy to me. I want that now too. I want that for Lilo. Maybe burn a candle and have him read a book, because those are beautiful memories. Yeah, so 3 books in a year. It doesn't sound hard, but it will probably be, but I am determined to get it done. I don't think anything on this list is impossible to do. There are some that are harder than others, especially when it comes to mental stuff, but I think it's all pretty doable. I want to take 1 class. I don't know what it'll be. It can be anything, but I have a year to figure it out, whether it be pottery or a painting class or a music class, maybe martial arts. It doesn't have to be a full series. Just 1 class, 1 time for me to get out and not think or focus about what I'm stressing about, but to just immerse myself into that lesson and that class. And finally, I want to make 1 thing. It may not be big. It may just be a little figure like my Stitch and Jack Skellington ornaments that I made for my kids this year. But maybe it's redoing my chair, or a prop for a costume, or a painting, or a drawing, or something that I can look at and say, hey, I did that. I'm proud of what I just did. I worked hard on it, and it's a big accomplishment for me. But yeah, I want to build or make at least 1 thing this year. So I guess that brings us to our question of the day. I kind of have 2. What are your resolutions? What are your lifestyle changes? What are your goals? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What do you hope to accomplish this year? What are your plans for this year? And finally, I want to figure out a good flow for this channel. So I want to keep in my question of the day, and I want to keep in the cause awareness. But how would you like to see those done? Would you like just a card at the end explaining what the cause is? I will probably do that on this video just to see how it works out. Or do you like it when I actually talk about the cause? Or would you like a card in the beginning? Or would you like me to talk about it in the beginning or the middle or the end? Let me know down below how you would like to learn about these causes. I would ask if you like learning about the causes, but I'm sorry, I'm not getting rid of it. It might just be in a different spot. and done differently. But like I said, that's one of the main focuses on my channel, and I'm not getting rid of it. If I put it at the end, you guys can watch the rest of the video and then click off before it comes on if you really don't want to watch it. I'd appreciate it if you did, because I think we need to bring light to these issues. But I guess that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and help me reach one of my goals this year, which is 100 subscribers. And it's not a big deal if I don't, but it would be nice to check something off my list. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you answer the questions down below and help me move along on this little thing. I hope you have a beautiful new year, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, let me know why. Every little comment helps. I hope you guys have a fantastic 2020. Bye, guys.